Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Potion Craft, where today we have some challenging goals ahead of us. I think we're doing a pretty good job of evolving in our work, but still I am stymied by the fact that I have no idea where the Potion of Necromancy is on the potion map. Also, we gotta create this Void Salt to move on. That's a thing that we'll totally work on. Where even could it be? Like, all of the other things of this difficulty level are sort of like inside of the main wall, I feel like. But there's definitely no space left inside the main wall. We should check over here, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's a couple of places where there are things, but I still don't know what the deal is with the bottles that are the wrong way around. Okay, so there's that, and there's the Void Salt. We do care about completing the Void Salt, which in theory is not terribly difficult to do, except that it requires us to figure out the fucking necromancy thing. So that's really got to be top priority for today. Also, there's some kind of new potion base we can buy that I have no idea what effect it might have. It might give us a bottle that is at a different rotation or something. Although I guess that would be a pretty bad thing for it to do, because that would mean it would prevent it from producing high-level versions of most of the other potions. Yeah, I don't know. Is this enough for more vision? Yeah, okay. More vision is more good. Perhaps at this point we have enough vision that I could start focusing on money, because the stuff we're buying is getting awfully expensive. Yeah, maybe that might have been a smart thing to do. All right, I kind of think this is where I'm thinking of for our next exploration. We have a lot of tools that let us go down, a fair number that let us go down and left in useful ways. So let's start by dealing with today's customers, and then we'll explore with whatever we got left. Potion better at picking pockets. I'm assuming what you want is a dex potion. Dex potion I can do. Again, pushing our reputation or pushing our popularity level up is good, just a base boost to the price of our potions. We'll haggle on stuff that already has a pretty high price. I need to freeze someone. I mean, listen, there's matter and it needs to be colder, and let's just not ask any further questions. I'm into it, friend. This is such a bad price for this potion. It really sucks that the haggling is percentage based, because a lot of the time the real problem is that, like, that guy just offered me half the money that potion's worth, and there's no way to do that haggle. You should be able to just, I don't know how you would solve it, but you should be able to do something about that. All right, I need to enchant a certain items that anyone who takes it will be consumed by a mad rage. Well, rage is a tricky one. Rage is pretty far up left, and we actually are running a little short on Firebell. I didn't think it would ever happen, but it's happening. This one, I'm wondering if maybe the move is to just send her away. This seems like it's going to be a pain. Rage is one that people pay pretty well for. I guess that's a compelling reason not to do that. So, like, Lava Root gets us pretty far to the side, as does the Sulfur Shelf. Do we have, how much up do we have? Oh, we have basically none. Very, very little ability to go up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just refuse on this one. A potion to give you strength. You don't have to tell me that you want to rob someone. It's completely unrelated. Like, here you go. I appreciate your honesty, I guess, but maybe be less honest in the future. Okay, so she still needs a potion of traversing a steep slope. Like, what would that even be? Sticky feet? It sounds very silly, but I don't know what else it would be. What would help you get up a steep slope? In theory, strength could help you get up a steep slope if you were strong enough. You could just like punch handholds into the hillside. I don't know. Show me your goods. What do you got here? Okay, so that is a pretty whirly weed. So this is like a little bit up and then a lot more up, potentially. I'm going to buy all of your thunder thistle. Oh, 700. Or it's 70 per. Yeah, when these things aren't on sale, they can be awfully expensive. 70 per is really rough. I don't know about all that. I think this stuff seems useful. We'll haggle for this. I wonder to what degree the higher levels of haggling are like more mechanically difficult. Potion of dexterity, because most games make no differentiation between dexterity and agility. Even though they are very different things, which is a really weird holdover of D&D having a stranglehold on the market. I mean, like, fast also is what she means, though, right? If I hand her a speed potion, though, she's not going to be cool with that. All right, we can probably improvise something, because I do have 3 water blooms. Yeah, and then we have some ice fruit and stuff. We can make one work, not exactly on our normal recipe here. All right, so if we do some ice fruit to the peak, and then more ice fruit, yeah, that'll totally cut it right there. Just go all the way up to the peak again. I really like this system of like figuring out how to combine pieces of these movements together to get places. I don't know what it is about it that is so satisfying to me, but it feels good to work with. Even if some of the other game systems are perhaps a little more random than I would like. Like, you should be allowed to go to a merchant, right? When it's time to buy the thing you need. But I guess if you could do that, it takes some of the tension out of the sales systems, because it's like, well, I never know how much money I'm going to need at any given moment. Maybe they're right to have it the way that it is. All right, one more point of reputation will get us or one more point of popularity will get us a level. Can you lose levels? I don't think we've ever gone backwards over a threshold before. A protective or strengthening potion of some kind. I wonder if this person would pay a bunch for a potion that was both. Where's strength even? Strength is straight down. And then stone skin. We could try, right? Maybe go to here. Let's try it. I want to see if when they say something like that, you get more money for combining effects. So, okay. That bit's done. We definitely need to go just left without a lot of down right now. It's trying to get fancy with it, but you know, the answer is just a good old-fashioned fire bell, as it so often is. All right, so then... Again, the most straightforward tool for the job. As far as getting back to the right goes, things may get a little bit trickier. Yeah, I don't trust that. We could use a cold leaf. I'm not 100% sure the dream beat... Well, you know what? I was about to say, I'm not 100% sure that the dream beat is going to get us directly on top. Like, I don't know that it crosses the guideline. But it doesn't have to. We're only going for level 2 on this effect, so. All it has to do is get me to level 2 town, which it absolutely will do. Alright, my friend, what about a potion that fulfills all of your dreams at the same time? Not bad. I'm not gonna haggle on that, I think. Okay. They've heard of you in other towns. I wonder if that will actually have the effect of opening up a bunch of new clients who will come to see us. A potion that will help you run or hide. What did I... Ah, okay, sure. Run or hide from the guards. Recipe book is... Go fast is probably not really on the... Yeah, we don't have a lot of up right now. That's going to make invisible even more difficult to pull off. Whirlweed's going to be difficult to use in that initial bottleneck, I would think. Well, no, not really. Alright, I can do that. The only thing I'm a little worried about is this bit here, where we're going to be close to the bones for a long time. And in fact, a second, I don't know. Again, we have that problem where it's like it's overlapping for a long while. Let's not spend any other ingredients until we're sure that we're not going to lose this one. Okay, it gets low, but not so bad. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna grind this all the way up to grab XP book with it after we hopefully get to add the effect. And let's see. Okay, pretty close. And then here, ooh, pretty close again. Okay. So it's on the upstroke here that we should get our opportunity. Just the tiniest bit of water. Beautiful. And then we grab this book as well. Yeah, that's a pretty great ingredient, actually. Whirlweed. Rage. I can't do rage right now, my friend. Okay, a productive-ish day. Let's go exploring. So, stink shrooms, probably mushroom, right? Both for XP gathering purposes. I shouldn't have gone all the way. I should have stopped at the trough there. Both for XP gathering purposes and for just general gaining distance purposes. Speaking of gaining distance purposes, I don't think we're quite on mushroom just yet. Let's do this to like here. And then that will let us gain distance very quickly. The biggest and most obvious downside of this is that if we go for this and it turns out we can't make it through either of these passages, we're not going to get another chance to do anything here. I suppose there is this to be noted. Oh, interesting. So there is something over here. I didn't realize you could see the guide pattern lines. Are they visible the whole way? Like, I want to pick something. No. So you can only see them relatively close to a thing. That is an environmental detail that I had been missing. It's actually quite useful. Oh, yeah, wow, okay. So there's something right on the other side of this wall. There's something right there. I wonder if the whirlpools in this area might be... Well, no, we've used that one already. We don't know what this one does. Could be interesting. But yeah, I would love to see what this is. All right. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. This is maybe a good time for a stink mushroom. I'm trying to be a little careful with these because they are really useful. Feels like a mudshroom is a lot here. Let's just descend with a terraria. So this feels tricky. Is it? No, it's not the same angle as a mushroom. We couldn't even like readjust and make a mushroom work. Do I have anything that descends at that weird angle? I don't think so. Stink shrooms are... Well, if we were a little bit more to the right, the stink shroom would get us partway in. Yeah, I'm really unsure how you would get the rest of the way. I wonder if maybe we should try to approach through here. That's closer to the angle of a mushroom. We might be able to make something work there. Plus, it gives us the opportunity to test this. Do I have any life? No, I don't. I don't have any life bloom. Well, I guess let's use some cold leaf to position for this. Alright, let's see what this thing does. Okay, interesting. Well, if we're trying to mushroom it... Darn it. Twitchy hands. If we're trying to mushroom it, we're gonna have to be like up here, which is not really great. It seems like such a difficult area to access. It makes me feel like there's something going on, right? Like there are some great alchemical secrets to be found. I don't want to test that. It's also worth noting that like there's a very thin wall here that we could almost certainly pass the potion through. And maybe that's the idea. You approach it like this and then you use one of the whirlpools in this area. Could be, right? Alright, am I anywhere near being able to travel through this? So I can move us mostly upward with water right now. Can I find a place where the mushroom gives us decent entry? The problem is the fact that the mushroom goes like right and down at the beginning of its movement. So if we don't make this all cleanly, we can't use a second mushroom to continue along the path. Right, like we're gonna break, we move up a little bit more, mushroom will let us get to like here, and then the next mushroom will dump us in the bones. I don't... Alright. I'm gonna try something else. First of all, I do want to see what this does. Is there any correlation between the size of a whirlpool and the distance it moves you? So far it seemed like the smaller ones move you further. Hard to say. There's something right here that we didn't see. Interesting. I can probably get to that. Gosh, I wish I had some life bloom. Or whatever that's called. The one that goes down to the right. Y'all know. I'm not necessarily uncomfortable spending 2 cold leaf. I want to launch a cold leaf from like right here. So maybe the best thing to do is just to not entirely grind some Terraria. Oof, that's too far already, actually. Yeah, gosh, it is so far down. Alright, well, I put this on, I can't undo it. And I'm out of all of my other ways to go to the right because, of course, I am. Well, no, I'm not. Okay, so... like, I'm going to use my fingers on the screen a little bit here, so apologies, y'all can't see this. If it goes down that much, then where we want to be is, like, here? So let me grind this. The problem is, once I put this in the old pot, we can't readjust it very easily. A little bit lower would have been better. But I can't, there's not reasonably cannot do a little bit lower. I can pull myself back upward with water. Can't push myself further down with water, sadly. I'm very curious what another base is going to do. Okay, so I'm gonna spend an ingredient trying to fix this. Okay, so just pull up a little bit more. It's better to be too low on this than too high. To be perfectly honest, that might be survivable. And I feel like that definitely is. All right, let's see where this goes. Just throw it on the bench. That's close. Okay. Are you... well, that one's not very friendly. Okay. Kill this. Let's try piercing the wall here. So I want to get like over here and do a mushroom. And again, a little leery of using stink mushrooms until we have to. Let's go to there. On this one, do I want to go up a little bit higher in hopes of being able to use another mushroom? Because if I stop here, obviously the next mushroom would just take us right into the bones. Yeah, let's go all the way on this one. Next mushroom still takes us all the way into the bones. But a stink mushroom would have as well. So it probably is, it is for the best that I stopped. Alright, let's just go left and then down instead of going left and down. This is a kind of a tough set of ingredients to explore with, actually. But I feel like we get so little control over what we get to use to look around. Now we don't have a lot of up, but we didn't use the up that we do have during the day, which I think is going to turn out to have been really important. I guess it's better to go too low than to stop too high because we can always pull ourselves back up with water. I think the speed we're traveling here off of the mushroom should let us through the very narrow, yeah. And that is an upright potion symbol. Alright, so none of these let us go up in any way. What we have is a pair of wind blooms, a foggy parasol, and the whirlweed. So I need to probably grind this to the second peak. And then this first one's going to be the trick, right? This is going to be the one that kicks us out. It's gotta be, right? Maybe. Or maybe the first one would put us through here and the second one dumps us like into one of these. But also maybe we don't actually want a whirlpool at all. Maybe we're supposed to traverse this because we don't know if it connects over here. All right, I'm gonna not use this whirlpool. Let's see if this kills us. So we're gonna get pretty low here. Okay, we're good, we're good. If we don't die on that first top left bit, this positions us way better than the fire bloom. This is all pretty scary though. Okay, I like that. And then lava root is pretty okay. We definitely can't mushroom here. Feels like kind of a waste of a stink mushroom. But like if we do a lava root and then a stink mushroom, make a decent root, and this is just kind of in the open. All right. Unground lava root followed by ground stink mushroom. Put us in a pretty decent spot. I'm not going to test this yet. We're gonna try to just maneuver around here. We still have a lot of up ability. And this does curve around in the right way. Whirlweed's actually really good for us. Both of these go to the right first, which sucks. Is a single, yeah, the underground firebell is a little bit too much left. Well, this is actually an awkward position. I can try to... Alright, I'm going to hit the bellows just a little bit. We're kind of close to the center of this, so I'm worried. But it's going to move us down into the left. I don't want to accidentally slip into the middle. But, like, that was pretty useful, right? Oh, it'd be better if we could get further. All right, a little bit more. Beautiful. I really like the way that they didn't chicken out on this. Like, this is really difficult and you are actually having to use like all of the tools at your disposal. Do I think I will survive the traversal of that peak? Again, really wish I had the life bloom here. I wish I could just go down just a little bit. We can pull ourselves upward, but it's kind of, it's pretty up and right. But maybe that's the move. Maybe I need to be further up and right, then lower myself with the Terraria more into like this area. And then a cold leaf from there will position us a little bit better to take advantage of the weird shape of a whirlweed. Maybe. All right. I like that better, for sure. I don't know that we want to grind this the whole way. Because we're going to be tacking... I mean, if I just go to like here, maybe even a little bit further than this, we could actually probably do this with a wind bloom and save the really good whirlweed for later. Like, honestly, just that much more. Well, we can pull ourselves upward with the water. Water's moving us like that. This is not bad for just figuring out what this is, right? That said, if it does turn out to be necromancy, it sure would be good to be in a position to get a level 3 version of it so that we could use it for the, whatever it is. Taking a level 3 version of it's a good idea so that we can either sell it or put it into the potion machine, the alchemy machine. So I'm going to do a little bit of this. I guess we can grind it all the way to the peak. We don't have to use it all. Okay. I guess, okay. What I was not thinking, and I guess given the resources that we have right now, this would maybe not have been a good time to test this anyway. But what I was not thinking is that, oh, this would have been a good area for a dream beat. I could have probably prepped a dream beat. If I hadn't ground this all the way to the end, though, we could have potentially survived making this potion and then turning around and testing what this whirlpool does. So that is perhaps an error. This way we can test this at least. I have a good feeling about this being the necromancy with it. Like we literally had to cross the barrier of death for this potion. Maybe that's wishful thinking on my part. Let's find out. That is indeed our huckleberry. There is no way you are going to be able to produce these regularly for people. Okay, well, that's cool. So that got us our potion of necromancy and a critical ingredient for our void salt. So this thing takes a full strength potion of necromancy. And that's got us moving toward the next level. Now we're gonna need to make... shoot, can I pull that back out? Yes, okay, good. I'm so glad. We had to make another Degrado in order to do this, so this is going to be sitting on our inventory for a while. So yeah, I guess let's get to work on that. Sleep, stone, snail, strength, poison. We have the ingredients for a poison, old school. The classic recipe. We can definitely do a strength as well. Sleep, stone skin, and snail. Yeah, we use life leaf a bunch on the snail. I can probably make the snail work anyway. Sleep requires a lot of rightward movement, which is probably just off the table for today. And yeah, all of the stone skin recipes I have are really goofy. But it shouldn't, with these ingredients, it should not be that hard to make a stone skin potion. I think we can make that happen. Okay, I do want to get pretty far to the left here, so that we can descend safely with our mudshroom. I probably want a Terraria first, I guess. Maybe a couple of times. This particular bit of bone is always such a pain. No, that's too long of a route through. That's probably survivable, but I think I'm just going to use the goblin shroom, actually. Not ground at all, I think. And then we have cold leaf to get us where we're going once we're down there. So yeah, it probably is just a matter of mudshroom to like here. And then we'll use water to correct. Let me throw that in so that I have this on screen to make sure I don't overshoot. Yep. That was still almost death. All right, and then we stir it just a little bit more, because give me that book. Cool. So where does that one go? This thing below where the strength goes. So it's poison, going down into strength, going down into stone skin. Then we need the sleep and the snail, which I probably will wait till the next game day. Oh, I didn't actually take the stuff from the garden because I got all distracted. Well, shoot, then we do have more ingredients than I thought. Yeah, we can just go ahead and make this. And this. Okay. Sleep in this one, snail in that one, and go. I actually really like the sort of the harshness of this too, like how easy it is to waste a batch of expensive ingredients. It gives some real weight and terror to the things you're doing while you're exploring the map. And it makes things in the game feel legitimately difficult. All right, so these aren't too difficult from there. It's just a lot of ingredients. This one's gonna be colorful. Where's lightning again? We have lightning. I can do lightning, but I don't. People ask for it so rarely. Okay, so lightning is up there. Explosions over there. Was it lightning, cold? So poison is down left. This is up left. This is to the right. This is up left as well. No, fire is just left. Okay. So if we were to... It's 5 of like the 8 closest effects, but they are in every direction, and there's not really an obvious route between them. I am wondering if the right way to do this is like to go over here first and then swing around. Just because this is the only route that doesn't have like a hard bone wall in the middle of it. I mean, sort of. I don't know. It definitely seems like a tomorrow kind of thing, though. So yeah, that's going to be tricky, but it gives us a new tool, what looks like a permanent new tool. And that is a thing worth having. What happened to my garden? Why are there no plants in it? Need hidden symbols left by the dark powers, huh? Okay, so all that's left here is the creation of the void salt, which we are working on. I don't know that I have the resources to do a hidden vision potion at all. Yeah, my garden kind of screwed me today, sorry. We do have 10 wind bloom. I don't know, I just don't fancy my chances of getting in there, sorry. Okay, you can fall past a popularity threshold. That sucks. That sucks and shouldn't be that way. Potion of flight. Probably? So we know this is safe. If I do this, I'm gonna have a hard time. Given the very limited ingredients we have for going upward, if I do this potion, I'm a little concerned that I'm completely giving up on my ability to make the potion for the void salt. But also, we do need money. And flight is at least a pretty high value potion, if I'm not mistaken. So this is scary, but we do survive it, right? We tested this one. Yeah. And then same deal here. Be a great time to have like a mad mushroom. Yeah, the only thing we're good at is going downward. Narrow survival. Still counts. She said potion of flight, right? Yes, okay. So all of a sudden feeling very insecure. So a dream beat might be useful. Like, the hook at the end gets us over the top of this hump, but I don't know. It's probably not even really worth it. Have I? Okay, yes, I have tested this. It puts me over there, which is not a useful spot at all. So this, I think, is another grind to the second peak. Flight is very expensive. Which I guess is pretty fair, because, like, can you imagine the effect this one would have on the world if it was easy to do? I don't love the way the wind bloom interacts with this. But like a pair of wind blooms. Like this one completely on ground. Yeah. It's not so bad. And then we grind this one part way. And use a fire bell to pick off the rest. I guess I can go all the way on this if I'm gonna fire bell. We can at least pick up that book. Yeah. Just trying to get my guideline through the bottom of the potion symbol so that I can line them up more easily. Finish stirring this for some more XP. I don't think there's any point in saving this recipe because we're just like, we're never going to have whirlweed on hand, right? Then again, we have space. We can always just toss it. This we can haggle on. Okay, and I know a thing or two about literacy, apparently. This is going to be a very valuable potion indeed. That rules. Need to mark it with something that glows in the dark. Wow. I wonder if you get more requests for light potions if you don't go the evil route. I feel like we do not. People do not ask me about light potions very frequently. Yeah. I can do something like that. What's going to be the best way to do this? Do I have a recipe saved in my book for light potion? I bet I don't. No, I do. And that's... Okay, scratch that. Light 1. You can see how often people ask for this. Get quite a lot of distance out of some sulfur shelf. We had another thing that was mostly left for... Ah, yes, lava root. This is what I was looking for. So if we lava root up to this bit, what I would like to do is to go over and then come down rather than spending valuable wind bloom approaching this from below. It is kind of awkward to get at, isn't it? I really wish I had just like a little bit of mad mushroom. Would be so useful. Well, shit. Maybe we are going to have to abandon our plan and approach it from below after all. It's like I'm using a wind bloom either way. Yeah. What I have done is I've created the perfect mushroom. It really sucks that the wind bloom path curves to the right first, because it's going to make this really awkward to get a level 3 version of. Cool that we get so much XP, though. Well... You know, this definitely crosses the center line. The combination of this plus some water will totally get us there in a single ingredient. So I probably want to use some water while I'm at the lowest point in the potions pathing. This allows me to drag the entire potion, the entire travel line up as much as possible. Plus, it means I can do this, grab some XP books. Okay. I think we're right about there. Try to always remember which side you can afford to err on, which side you can fix things toward. Saving this recipe feels... It relies on a pair of lava root and also a mushroom, which are not things that we have all that often, but again, we have space right now. Not very valuable for how much work I had to put in. A protection potion. You want stone skin, my friend. Right. Neither of my stone skin recipes are good. They all require life leaf, because life leaf kicks ass. That's annoying. This is definitely a thing I can do for you, though. And I think I can do it without compromising my ability to make the potion I need to make later. Although I suppose we are spending an awful lot of our down resources. Let's see. Perhaps. Yeah, actually taking that all the way to the left, I think allows us to mudshroom here safely. And then we could, like, goblin shroom. A pair of goblin shrooms into a cold leaf, I think, is going to work. I think so. I'll just do a little bit of water adjustment, but I think that's gonna... I didn't grind it first. Oh, you fool. All right. It's getting ahead of myself in my head there. Well, this will definitely work now. Can I get that XP book without putting myself past where I need to go? Yeah, I should be able to. All right, there you go, friend. It is taking an awful lot of XP to level us up at this point. All right, and we're getting a little bit of insulation here on popularity 9. It looks like popularity 9 did not give us a boost to our base potion price, and we were plus 30% last level, weren't we? What do you need? You need to cross a river that's wide and turbulent. Like water walking? I don't know that I have an effect. Well, flight. Flight would work. I definitely can't do that. Not today. Sorry. Mushrooms, though, kick ass, and I would like a whole hell of a lot of them if you don't mind. Ooh. Water cap is cool. So, like, yeah. I will actually buy all of your mad mushrooms basically every time you come to visit. water cap is cool. These mushrooms seem like they're going to be pretty useful, and they're also relatively cheap. And then the water cap, even on sale, the water cap's a little pricey. Take both of those. Shadow Chanterelle is pretty good. We know we have had a lot of good experiences with this. I'm going to be able to haggle this down to like 800 something. Like, this is a very expensive order, but it's a lot of really useful ingredients. And give me some water cap too. All right, tell me you're feeling good about... Oof. I don't love that. I think I'm going to take this haggle. Here's the thing about social situations. I'm bad at them. Alright, when our alchemist friend comes by to sell us that other base, we are definitely not going to be able to afford it. Potion of mana. Potion of... I don't have a recipe saved for potion of mana. Hold on a second. I definitely feel a lot more comfortable doing upward stuff now, so I guess you're in luck. Although... maybe I shouldn't bother. No, I'm going to go ahead and... because this is not going to be very valuable, right? This is my biggest concern, is that we're not actually going to get very paid here. I wish I could remember, or that like we had a note of what the base prices for each potion was, because we've seen them at this point so many times. It feels like information that should be stored in the UI, right? I don't want to do this if it's not going to be good money. I guess we can do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Once again, just not grinding ingredients because I hate my life and efficiency. Probably want to give myself a little bit of this now then to fix the bad positioning I just did to myself. Probably want to get basically as far to the right as we can without doing too much falling. And then I'm going to grind this all the way so we can grab that book at the end. I think we should still be able to even after we do the water adjustment. We don't have to go too far. Maybe not. I think I'm still gonna hit it. Yeah, cool. All right. That was kind of a lot of valuable mushrooms, lady. 118, it's not very good. Okay, you want to kick the asses of some guards. I am way into that. AGAB, as we always say. Swiftness, probably. This is a little awkward. Now that we have the Chanterelle... I still don't know if I want to do this. And those just aren't very valuable. That should not increase my reputation. Potions that help with intimate affairs. Thornstick is my favorite ingredient. I'll pay extra for a potion with Thornstick. Well, sorry. Help with intimate affairs is kind of frustrating euphemistic language because I don't know if she means a charm potion or a libido potion. Both of which, inarguably, help with intimate affairs. And both of which are, like, difficult for us to access right now anyway, and I think I'm just going to send her away. You want invisibility. Also kind of a pain in my ass. Stop exclusively asking for things that are in the top portion of the... You know? It's like they're trying to make my life difficult. So wait, if this is the route, do I want to go the other way? We will spend fewer up ingredients. I'm actually getting kind of low on down ingredients as well, though. Let's stick to the plan. So we will start by jumping to here. It didn't help to do a 3, but as we put one of everything else in, it'll push it out anyway, so shouldn't be a problem. I should probably, actually, given my, first of all, bad memory, and second, paranoia, just take a screenshot of that and have it up on my other monitor so that I know that I don't put the wrong thing in. Here, we'll put this right there. Okay. So, up left, enough to get 1 level of fire, which I think that should provide. Then I probably don't want to mad mushroom this. Most of the stuff that I have that goes up and left first. So I think I am going to grind this up a little bit more just to give us some room to move rightward. Okay, and then get in the mortar. So do we want to adjust? That whirlpool hasn't been used. Well, I guess let's do that. Let's figure out where that puts us. Hopefully it won't derail things too much, but the information's worth having, I think. Okay. A mild annoyance, basically. This one is also uncharted. I'm not super worried, given where this is positioned, that it's gonna like warp us over the bone wall or anything. And I am kind of wondering if it will help with one of these 2 awkward potions. Is it easy to scope that out? Could I, with my mushroom? Yeah. Let's just go find out, shall we? And also at the same time pick up some more books. Okay, yeah, it does help a little bit with getting light. Worth knowing. Now, unfortunately, moving me this way is a little awkward. We could use a dream bead here. So I have to get 1 level of this. A water cap would not be terrible. A dream beat will actually, dream beat plus proper application of water will totally get us where we're going. Pardon. So I don't want to grind this too far past the guideline. I'm trying to like extend this guideline in my head. Apply some water now so that we can get the books. Pardon me. My esophagus has been so uncooperative lately. Okay. So now we want to go up and around to the lightning. Well, wait, I was supposed to start with this. Shoot. How did I screw this up? I don't know. In for a penny, I suppose. So yeah, we need to get up above this bone thing and then all the way over to there. Well, we don't have an answer that's much better than, like, Shadow Chanterelle. Up to here, and then... Sadly, that really good rightward moving mushroom... Oh no, it goes up first. This is actually kind of perfect. Sadly, the next plan is kind of perfect. Yeah, if we just stop it at the edge here, the next one should take us more or less exactly where we're going. And then I think I do want to go all the way around on this one because we're going to have to drop down now. Because I screwed up. We still have some, like, goblin shroom, which can help. Some dryad saddle. We just need to get past this initial bit of bone here, which a Terraria will do just fine. And then... yeah, in this open space, a dryad saddle allows us to gain about the same downward distance, but there are so many fewer situations where you can use dryad saddle that I think we definitely ought to pursue this. And I'd rather go through here and around than through here. How feasible is that really? Not super feasible. As always, we just don't have any fucking way to go to the right. This one, yeah, this whirlpool would actually be really helpful. And we might be on it here. Right, the potion's pretty large. Yeah, alright, let's see about that. I'm gonna throw this in here. Alright, so we gotta grab a level of lightning as we pass the lightning thing. And hopefully I understand how potions with this many ingredients in them work. Right, it's gonna push a dagger out the side. Yeah, cool. Okay, that lights up the whirlpool. Let's spend all the rest of our momentum here. And there we go. Right, it is, yeah. Yep, this is right. Okay, that is the potion we needed. And then let's just pick up some XP. Hooray! Okay. Oops, and also press the finish potion button. Critical part of the process. So this goes in here. That's very pretty. Next up, 2 strength, 2 stone skin, and a snail. 2 explosion, 2 light, and 2 swiftness, 3 invisibility. So at least these are all things that are in the same direction as each other. Do I think I can make this happen with our current stock of ingredients? Maybe? So we can get the swiftness potion with 4 of these. And we don't have to use the fire bloom this time because we actually only need 2 points of swiftness. And then it's a matter of getting up to here We have some dream beats that we can use in this space. I think we can make this happen. So we're going to do it manually because... God damn it. We're going to do it manually because the thing we have in the recipe book is a little bit wrong. I might have to use the foggy parasol to sort of correct at this point, which is annoying. Just get that little bit of extra raise out of a very slight grinding because I am not thinking about what I am doing. And then I don't really want to do this, but we do need to... I guess this will give me... Yeah. Well, does the dream beat work here? No, the dream beat does not work at all. This will give me a lot of rightward movement while still getting me closer enough in that I'll be able to get a level 2 off of the swiftness. And then we just like get over here somewhere and... Probably dream beats just not on the table at that point. We'll have to go up with like shadow chanterelle, so we don't want to go too far to the right because we want to have room for the shadow chanterelle to work. All right, let me make sure this part works. All right, I need a 2. Okay, and then the invisibility has to be a 3, so that we have to be careful with. Okay, and then what is the right way? Yeah, we're almost in the right position for a mad mushroom. Going up one more time with something else would do it. Yeah, I do need to just go up though. What is the thing that I value least that we can basically like burn on this? I guess we don't actually have a lot of good options for this. It's either a chanterelle or a windbloom. In theory, we don't need to go up very much after this point in today's recipes, so a dream beat's not totally horrible, and these things are awkward to use in a lot of cases, but I think the dream beat moves us far enough to the right that it's probably going to add another mad mushroom. So it's like dream beat and 2 mad mushrooms, or windbloom and 1 mad mushroom. Windbloom is awfully useful, but I think this is the thing that makes sense to do. Oh. That's actually not going to work. I needed to grind that windbloom some because this is exactly at the lowest point in the... Oh, that sucks. Well... What's going to be the best way to fix that? I think we just have to spend a shadow chanterelle at this point. Yeah, shoot. Well, in that case, I'm firebelling it instead of using a mad mushroom. That's annoying. I suppose it does get us more books, though. Something. There's something to be said for it. Gosh, so the controls are so... The zoom controls are really finicky. Okay. All right, that is 1 more potion. Okay, so I'll grab that book. So that goes in the thing below the multicolored one. Yeah. Then we need 2 strong, 2 stone skin, 1 snail. We can get this done right now, I think. Ooh, well, maybe. I'm actually quite short on terraria. And then we need to come over here and do 2 explosion, 2 light. And I don't necessarily have the tools to get down to light from... maybe. Maybe we're going to be okay. It's going to be expensive, though. The fact that we're down to just 2 terraria is so weird. That is basically never the problem we're having. Okay, I guess let's go for... I think we can do it. Do we know where this goes? No. I just never tried it. I guess let's try it. Is it a good idea for me to... maybe this is a moment where my resources are at such a low that I should not try it, actually. Because I need to get through that like weird little bottleneck. Is that survivable? Is that bit on the right going to kill us? It might kill us. Little moss shroom gets us through this pit pretty safely. And then we have to get... yeah, the goblin shroom plus some water will let me get to level 2 on the strength potion, which is all we need. Then we want to end up over here. Okay. Two strength, 2 stone skin, 1 snail. All right. Ah, it's still pumping because I didn't... well, I didn't see that coming. I needed to wait for the bellows to cool down the rest of the way because there was still heat in the... damn it. That's not great. What I did not need at this moment is to be forced back upward. Okay, so we do that. This is okay from here, I think. I'm a little worried, but... so with a water adjustment, we could certainly survive that low peak. And then we do just have some water bloom. I think I'm okay with that. Or like, no, maybe it's better to just use cold leaf to approach here. Get close and then we'll figure it out from there. So I need to get to level 2 on this, but we have like the dryad saddle and stuff to work with. Yeah, that'll let me get a 2 for sure. And then we need to go down at least one more time. I think just continuing to grind dryad saddle will do fine work. And this only has to be a 1. We don't have to do a very good job at all on this part. So a little water adjustment plus this. Then we'll figure things out once we're actually there. Okay, 2 of those. We're not crossing any whirlpools here. Let's water adjust this. Wait for the whirlpool to stop. And yeah, I mean, that seems like a pretty okay way to do this. We only have to get 1 point, so we can definitely afford to get that 3-book symbol. I don't think I'm going to get greedy and go for this one. Well, no, I don't think so. I don't think that's a good idea. But this will work. Okay, perfect. So that goes in the big triangular one to the right. Probably would be a good idea to finish the potion. Okay, and the last bit we need here for this chapter is just a light explosion. Can I start from... Well, no, I need explosion 2. So I do not actually want to start from my recipe. I think I'm going to be able to make it down to the light. We can use the whirlpools to save us some ingredients this time, because they're actually aligned with our purposes. So this has to be a 2. I still have to get pretty deep in there. But I think we'll stop grinding this here and then throw one of those in. Whirlpool ourselves down to the left some. It's remarkable I didn't figure this out before. I guess I would probably have figured this out even if I didn't figure it out the way I did by looking at the whirlpools and realizing I didn't know what they were. I probably would have figured it out during this part of the game where you're making lots of multi-effect potions exactly the same way that I did just accidentally use a whirlpool moments ago. So how do we want to access that? Like Sulfur Shelf plus Dryad's Saddle will get us there. Grind the Sulfur Shelf enough to feel like I'm going to get that book. And then the Dryad Saddle just needs to get us to touch the thing. And from there, don't actually have much of a plan, honestly. I just need to go downward some. Feels like a terrible use of a cold leaf. Yeah, it's probably Dryad Saddle again, honestly. Could be an ice fruit. Dryad Saddle is ordinarily hard enough to use that I'm pretty okay. Spending a lot of it on stuff here whenever we really can. So once again, I need to get a level 2. And I think this is probably going to do it without any water adjustment, but also we can do some water adjustment. You know what, let me just... I know this will work. I'm making it so we can't go get those XP books now, I guess, but... Come on, there we go. Alright, Potion of Explosion and also light. Because explosions don't normally cause light, you understand. Alright, that's all good. So I'm assuming this is just going to be a tool on our tool table next to the mortar and pestle and everything. And that is... No, it is not. It has 10,000 uses, but it isn't infinite. I feel like at 10,000 uses, they should have just made it infinite. Right? Like, why not? Why not just make it a tool so that you can use it as much as you want? If a thing's going to be this expensive and have that much, I don't know. That seems silly to me. All right, so buy the oil potion base, and then there are a potion of gluing. Okay, that is what's going to solve that one lady's problem. I'm very curious what the new potion base is going to do. Maybe it'll make it easier to access these outlying areas somehow, because otherwise, shit's getting very expensive, right? Making new headway is very expensive at this point, and I could use a little bit of a boost with that. But I think that was a pretty successful episode. Also, quite a long one, it turns out. I just realized I didn't actually rest. I'm going to go ahead and do this while the credits screen is up. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When y'all come back next time, we are angling for a new potion base, exploring hitherto unknown areas of the alchemical sciences, and hopefully just making like a shit ton of money, because we could really use it. And we'll see you then.